On everybody, got another Miami Heat video today. I haven't really been paying attention to the team this year, even though it's like the greatest Heat team of all time. Like this team is crazy. I've been obviously watching some games, but not as much as I'd like. I probably watched like, I don't know, 25% of the games. But I did hear all year how we got no offense and how our offense sucks. Oh yeah, just go to an ad while I'm talking. I didn't even click on that. Now I gotta go back to the fucking thumbnail. Anyways, they're talking on the Dan Le Batard show about how, oh, well, now they don't have any defense. Their offense was a problem, and yeah, he adds offense, but how good is that defense gonna be? So, I mean, I did some research. The Grizzlies are the only other two teams. Every team in the NBA only has two 20-point per game scorers. Something that's notoriously...
It's like 30 minutes from
look at this. It keeps fucking clicking on it. I don't want to watch this.
You're investing.
Look at this.
Let's get some clear.
I'm trying to talk. I'm not even clicking on it. As I was saying, 3 20-point per game scores is notoriously correlated to winning the championship. If you got 3 20-point per game scores, you're pretty much going to win the championship. Because not a lot of teams can do that. And obviously not a lot of teams can do that. Because look at 2024, there's an offensive boom, right? And everybody's so good. But every team, including the Bucks, Sixers, all the good teams, only have 2 20-point per game scores. The only other team is Memphis. But they've been without their star. And so, I mean, people have been fluctuating. So that doesn't really mean anything. Memphis, boo-hoo. I mean, they could be real good, but their culture ain't like winning culture. So anyways, Miami and Memphis is the only two teams with 3 20-point per game scores. And now we just added a fourth. And the whole story, the whole season was, oh, our offense wasn't that good. So let me go to my comment. First, we got no offense, despite being one of the only two teams, what I just talked about. Now we get a fourth player averaging 20, and it's, well, I don't know about their defense. He's kind of small, Terry Rozier. He might regress. He's not really that good of a defender. Blah, blah, blah. They just peddle nonsense because the dogma is Miami's no good. Because you gotta act like Giannis and Tatum are good. If you just sit up here and say Miami's good all day, and they're better than the Bucks and the Celtics, then you're not gonna make no money. If you just say, oh, the Heat's good, then they win the championship, and it's not gonna make no money. So they gotta lie a little bit. But anyway, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. And just so y'all know, I'm not just harping on little things. Every chance they get, they fucking disregard Jimmy Butler, okay? And the Heat, okay? So I'm not just like nitpicking, oh, this media show said this and this. And I know some people are just ignorant. Some people don't watch the games. They hear Stephen A. Smith say, I don't know, the Celtics, the Bucks, they just are too good. Miami, they just don't got enough offense. So they just hear this shit and they don't watch the games. So they just run with it because everybody's saying it. So I know that there's people ignorant, but then there's some people who peddle nonsense. Okay? They sit up there and try to say, oh, I watch every single game. He's not really like that. Let's watch some more disrespect.
Right.
And this is just in the last 2 days. Do you see why I say it happens all the time? I could make a video every single day about the media fucking... But I don't. I'm like, whatever. And then it gets too much and I'm like, let's just make a video about this. I'm going to sit up there and say our offense is trash. We get more offense, even though it's not. Just like they say we're trash, even though we're not. But, and then now we get another offensive player and they say, oh, our defense is trash. Anyway, let's go to this video.
Yeah, I was going to ask
It's
you.
great. Like some guys are just great.
He's like, I don't know, is Jimmy really that good?
You can change something for
He says, Jimmy doesn't really dominate the whole game. Bitch, did you watch the Eastern Conference Finals or round 1 against the Bucks? He was scoring every single point in the first quarter. And then by the end of the game, he had 56 with like 8 assists. So that's like what? 70 to 80 points out of the 90 that Miami scored. Like, he doesn't dominate the game? Are you high?
But, I mean,
He clearly didn't watch the game, or he's literally lying. Because if you watch those Eastern Conference round 1 against the Bucks, he literally, like I said, scored every single first quarter point. Like, literally. It was like 20-20. Jimmy had 18 of them. Anyways, he says, oh, he coasts. He doesn't dominate the whole game. If he has to, he will. Are you kidding me?
Jimmy, they both kind of cruise when we want to see the dog.
Like some guys are just not in the categories, right? They're just not part of the category. They're just their own little entity. Like somebody like Jokic, right? He's
just great. Like some guys are just great.
Yeah, it's just
Find it. My bad, y'all.
like when we watch Jimmy.
Here it is.
Like we know what he does.
Let's go back
Butler has a
to
dog?
context.
I put Giannis in there too. Giannis a dog.
See, they started talking about Jimmy. They're like, "Oh, we gotta."
I think Jimmy and Russ is like the new top five.
That's Giannis is better.
I think Paul Pierce's version was like, the older. I think if we talking new, like today, you have to put like Russ, Jimmy in there.
But you said Paul Pierce more rah-rah guy.
Jimmy Butler has a dog.
I put Giannis in there too. Giannis a dog.
I mean,
Giannis a dog.
I know we know.
I mean, what? Dude scores that.
Giannis.
Giannis a
That's a Giannis. Yeah,
Giannis is a dog. Like if we talking today,
Giannis. Oh no, without a shadow of a doubt, Giannis is a dog. But the guy who beats him and drops 56 on him isn't.
right
Just
now.
they can give you that and you believe it. You like, he meant that. He meant that.
Like when we watch Jimmy, like we know what he does, like in crunch time moments. But who's afraid of him?
Yeah, he disappears a lot.
Like it's just like, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing when Jimmy plays, like unless it's at the end of the game in the last 5 minutes and he's going throughout the rest of the game, you don't really notice.
Yeah, he coasting.
Like you don't really notice his, like it's not like he dominates. Like his skill set, he dominates when it counts.
Yep.
Doesn't dominate the whole game. There was never really a.
Okay, so when it's tied the whole game, he has like 30 points. That has nothing to do with it, right? That's not dominating the whole game.
Besides, like one of the players, when we were like, "Yo, Jimmy just fucking manhandled." He came in and manhandled this game or this series, right? Just from beginning to end. Like when you say his name, it's like, yeah, he's.
He said
a
he
dog
didn't do that?
When we were like, "Yo, Jimmy dominates." Like his skill set, he dominates when it counts.
Yep.
Doesn't dominate the whole game. There was never really a. Besides, like one of the players, when we were like, "Yo, Jimmy just."
He really just said there wasn't a game or a series where he dominated. That's why the Bucks lost, right? That's why the Celtics lost, right? Multiple times. He really just sat up there and said there isn't a game or a series where Jimmy dominated. You see why I say it's brainwashing? They just put that lie out there, and then people hear it and believe it.
Fucking manhandle. He came in and manhandled this game or this series. Right? Just from beginning to end. Like when you say his name, it's like, yeah, he's a dog, but then we're like, well.
Yeah. Is it consistent? Is he?
I wouldn't
Is it
mind.
consistent? He has the most playoff wins since 2020. More than Jokic. More than Giannis. More than LeBron. More than Tatum. Is it consistent? Yeah, I'd say so.
Ain't putting him in, but there has to be someone who really.
Is KD a dog?
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Giannis is better. That's why he lost. Because he's better. Get the fuck out of here. And to really sit up there and lie and say he didn't dominate a game or a series. Y'all see this, right? Like, do I have to go and pull it up? Like, I feel like I have to. Because it's like people don't know. What was it? Game 3? Yeah, it was game 3. Bro, he scored every single first quarter point. And ended up with 56. Like, hello? That's not dominating the game? That's not dominating the series? They couldn't stop him, bro.
You dig?
Our Wi-Fi works in every room, even the basement. Creepy down there, but true. Does this help? No,
Was it
that actually
game
makes
4?
way
It might have been
worse.
game
Get
4.
wall-to-wall Wi-Fi on the Xfinity 10G network.
Miami ball to start.
Go ahead and watch some of this.
An all-star this year. 10 years after he was named an all-star for the first time. It's the longest gap in NBA history. And to your point, Holiday was likely for the...
It had to have been game 4, I'm thinking of. Look at that assist. Probably got a steal right there too.
He's a situational player based off of matchups and based off of the amount of minutes that you really want to give him. But we saw
cooking this game.
knocked down the three.
I remember this.
Kevin Love three. Holiday has 8 of the 12. He's 3 of 3 from the floor. 2 of 2 from 3.
Trap. Right over him too. Damn, Drew killing him. Butler got the last lap though. That boy went off the 56, yelling in his face. Come here, Dunkston. Didn't know what he was gonna do. Anyways, it wasn't that game. It was game 4, but I've already lost the audience. Dude scored literally every single fucking point. This shit was crazy. Yeah, I'm not playing this. All right, we'll just go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and watch it if you want to. That's the game I recorded because that game was so fucking crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyways, leave a like and subscribe. Look at this nonsense being peddled up on the mainstream media. I can make a video every single day, but choose not to. All right, y'all. Peace.